So if you're someone that's thinking about building and launching a digital product in 2026, this is the video that you need to watch, because what I'm going to be doing is taking you through every single step that you need to be aware of. I'm going to break down the things that I wish I knew when I first got started. And I'm also going to show you how you can implement AI just to make the whole process that much more simplistic. Now, I do need to give you a quick disclaimer and let you know that when it comes to launching a digital product, there's no guarantees. Things are not going to happen overnight. There's always going to be a learning curve that's going to be involved. So just treat this video as a form of education. But I'm sure if you're able to stick with it from start to finish, you're definitely going to learn what goes into being able to launch a digital product with the help of AI. So we're going to be using this blueprint that you can see on the screen. I would say that if you understand every single element in this blueprint, you're going to have a full understanding of exactly what you need to do. So one of the first things that you need to do is use Google Gemini. And the reason why I would recommend to use Google Gemini is because it's directly connected to Google's search database. So you can use it for a number of different reasons. For example, if you wanted to use it to figure out which digital products people are searching for the most, you can do that, because I'm sure that you're already aware that there's so many different digital products out there that you can choose from. We've got things like Excel spreadsheets, planners, ebooks, prompt packs, audio files. The list goes on, but I would say that one of the best types of digital products to focus on as a beginner is going to be some sort of information or education type info product. If you're able to package up the knowledge that you already have with the information that people are searching for on the internet, you're going to be able to now use AI when it comes to presenting it in a professional way that's going to help someone solve a particular problem. And because we have all of these different AI tools, you don't even need to show your face if you don't want to. And I'm going to break down how all of this works as we move forward. So yeah, that's one of the many ways that you can use Google Gemini just to get an idea of the different rankings of the digital products that are going to do well. But again, I'm going to focus on info related digital products for the remainder of this video. But another way that you can use Google Gemini is just to help you plan out what you need to do when it comes to building a custom step-by-step plan. One of the things that holds so many people back is that they're not really sure of exactly how to begin, and they're not sure of what step to take next. So Gemini is going to be able to help with this, but it's going to come down to entering in the correct prompt. And the way that you can build a custom prompt is by using this multi-answer or multi-question quiz that you can see on the screen. I'm going to leave it linked down below for completely free. It's going to take you through maybe 4-5 questions at most. And at the end of it, you're going to get a custom prompt that you can now paste into Google Gemini. So we're going to go through this together right now. Let's start off with question 1, which is what type of info product do you want to create? And as I already mentioned, you can either create one where it's completely faceless, you can be on camera, or you can do a mix of both. I'm going to go with a faceless video info product for now. Question 2 is, what is your skill level when creating digital products? I've been doing it for the past 7 to 10 years, but we're going to go with beginner because most of you that's watching are probably beginners. Question 3 is, what niche do you have knowledge in? So as you can see, there's all of these different options. And if you can't find a specific option in this list, you can just type it in here. And it is very important for you to pick a niche that you have some knowledge more than the common person. You don't need to be the smartest person when it comes to that topic, but you just need to be educated in it, have some experience in it, and also be passionate about it as well. So I'm going to go with a simple one for today's example, which is Instagram and social media growth. I'm someone that I would say has decent experience when it comes to Instagram. And if I wanted to help someone go from 0 to their first 1,000 followers, I know I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to go with this one and then click on next. Question 4 is, will your info product require screen recording demonstrations? So as I mentioned, we're going to be using AI for the bulk of the work, but sometimes you're going to have to do screen recordings and put it in between the different AI videos that you're going to make. But for now, I'm going to click on yes, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Question 5 is, do you have an idea of what your topic will be about? So let's just go with this one, gaining 1,000 followers on Instagram organically. And what it should come back with is this custom prompt. So you don't need to read it at this point. You can just copy everything just like this all the way down to the bottom. And then copy it, go over to Google Gemini, paste everything in there just like that, click on tools, come over here to canvas mode and then click on submit. And what it should come back with is this interactive planner that you can see on the screen. So I'm just going to make it full screen by clicking on share and then clicking into this link. Okay, there we go. So with this planner, it's going to have the dashboard where it's going to break down all of the options that are selected in that quiz. It's going to come back with a calculator as well, so that I can get an idea of exactly what the potential is. Different titles for this info product that I'm making, the curriculum that's going to go into it, the chapters if I also wanted to make an ebook, competitors, people that are doing the exact same thing, so I can go onto their storefront and see what they've done for them to be successful. Instagram Reel ideas that I'm going to be able to pick from, a step-by-step launch checklist that I can click into whenever I've completed something. I'm going to be able to click into it and make sure that I've completed everything as I should. All of the prompts that are going to be necessary and everything I need to do when it comes to setting up my storefront. So yeah, that's basically what you need to do once you're on Google Gemini. But moving on to one of the second steps, which is to start the process of actually building out your video info product. And initially what you need to do is get the AI generated slides, and you can use a tool called Gamma to help you do that. Now Gamma is completely free for you to sign up to. I've already got an account, so I'm just going to click on login. And once you log in, this is the page that you're going to see. All you need to do is click on generate. Make sure that you're on the presentation option. I would say that you need to add as many cards as you need to for your topic. For now, I'm just going to select 10 cards just to show you how it works. I'm going to come over to this planner from Google Gemini, and you should see the Gamma prompt over here. So I'm just going to click into it just like that and click on copy. And then I'm just going to paste everything in there just like this and then click on generate outline. And it's going to be at this point where you now need to go through each different module that's going to go into your video info product. If you're not happy with anything, you're going to be able to change it. You're also going to be able to add anything as well by clicking on add card. My recommendation is to make it detailed or extensive. Again, it depends on your audience. It depends on who is going to want your video info product. You also want to make sure that you get a theme or a color code that matches with the brand or the general product. So I'm going to go with this one since it's all about Instagram. And then once I'm happy with everything, all I need to do is click on generate. And within a few seconds, it should come back with a fully edited slide deck that you're also going to be able to make changes to at this point. But you can now use this when it comes to helping you with the video info product that you're making. And you can change the images, you can change the text, you can add whatever you want to add. You know, it's fully flexible, very easy to use. And once you're happy with everything, you just need to click on these three dots, come over here to export, and then click into export to PDF. So that's going to be one of the first things that you need to do when it comes to making this AI digital product. But one of the next things that you're going to need to do when it comes to finalizing it is go over to another AI tool called Descript. Now, Descript is another free AI tool that you can sign up to. You can check it out, use it. There may be limitations when it comes to being able to make a fully edited AI info product. But if you did want to sign up to it, I'm going to leave it linked down below as well. You could just click on get started for free, but I'm going to log into my account. And once you've logged in, this is going to be the next page that you're going to see. So as you can see, there's going to be a prompt box that you can chat to the AI tool, tell it exactly what you want to make. There's also going to be all of these different templates that you can choose from. If I just click on browse templates, as you can see, you can make all of these different types of videos using AI. But what we want to do in this case is turn slides into a video. So if you just click into this option, it's then going to ask you to upload a PDF document, and it's going to be the one that you just generated from Gamma. So you can click into this paperclip icon, or what you can do is just drag and drop it from your folder. So I'm just going to do that right now. I'm going to drop it in there like this, and it's going to start analyzing it. But what you can also do in the meantime is just tell it exactly what you're trying to do. I'm just going to type in something simple. I'm just going to say, turn this PDF into a video with a script and an AI voiceover. So I'm keeping it really simple. If I was looking to take this serious, I would give it a little bit more information. And by the way, if you wanted more details on how you can do everything that I've shown you so far, I'm going to leave more information about this top link in the description. I'm going to walk through everything, spend a lot more time going through the fine details. But let's continue. So I'm just going to type this in and then click on submit. And what it should come back with after a few minutes or so is a full script, as well as someone reading it out, making it sound natural and organic. So I'm just going to play it so that you guys can hear it, just so that you can get the gist of exactly what we've done so far.
Reaching 1,000 followers is a game-changing milestone for 3 critical reasons. First, social proof unlocked. When you hit this threshold, you establish instant credibility. New visitors see that others value your content, which signals quality, and triggers Instagram's algorithm to prioritize your posts and recommendations.
So there you have it. That is a short snippet of exactly what it was able to do. And I do want to say that when it comes to selling an info product, my recommendation isn't necessarily to use an AI voiceover. You do have the option of recording your own voice. If I just click on record, as you can see, you can record using a microphone. And in my opinion, I would say using your own voice is going to be much, much better. So that's something you can do. You can also add screen recordings as well. So if you want to record your screen, add it into any one of these different sections, you're going to be able to do that. But the whole point of this is that you can use AI when it comes to helping you build the foundation of an info product that you can now put out there on the internet for people to check out. And once you've completed the video file and you've exported it from Descript, it's going to be from this point where you can now upload it to a platform similar to StanStore. Now, StanStore is one of the best platforms when it comes to this specific type of digital product in terms of it being video files. Number one, they offer a 14-day trial period, so you can check it out if it's something that you want to continue with. You've also got the option of uploading all of these different digital products. So the one that we're making right now is going to be this one right here. So I'm just going to click into it. And it's going to be some things that you need to fill out. Doesn't take long at all. That's the reason why I like it. You're able to get a sales page up and running in less than 15 minutes. You're going to see the checkout page over here where you're going to be able to update everything, as well as the modules as well. You're going to be able to add all of your different video files for module 1, module 2, so on and so forth. And don't forget that everything that you're going to need when it comes to setting up your StanStore is going to be found in the Google Gemini planner. So literally it's just a copy and paste job when it comes to making sure that all the information has been added correctly. And a lot of people ask me, Sam, why would I sell this type of digital product using something like StanStore and not Etsy? And the reason why I would recommend StanStore above Etsy is because number one, Etsy is a marketplace and there's going to be multiple different people launching their digital products on Etsy on a regular basis, which means that it's going to lead to price wars. You're going to have to reduce your price. You're going to be competing against people that are going to be offering the exact type of digital product you're offering. However, if you're able to build your own storefront, you're going to take a little bit more control. You're going to be able to brand it in the way that you want. You're going to be able to use the color scheme that you want. You're going to be able to price it in the way that you want as well. There's a lot of different benefits and I'm going to be explaining them a lot more in future videos. So be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell notification. But moving on to one of the next parts of this entire blueprint, which is how exactly are you going to get potential traffic? And there's countless different ways out there that you can do it, but one of the best platforms is going to be Instagram. And the reason for this is because the majority of you, I would say 90%, even 95% of you watching this video right now, probably already has an Instagram account. Most of you probably don't have a big YouTube channel. You maybe don't have a big TikTok following, and you most likely don't have a big email list, but I can guarantee that most of you probably have an Instagram account. And the reason why this is important is because Instagram is one of the best platforms when it comes to this type of digital product. The reason for that is if you know what type of Instagram content to make, Instagram is most likely going to push your content out more than what they would do if you was to create a brand new Instagram account from scratch. And it's also a good way for you to get sales because the people on your Instagram account already trust you. You're going to be able to build up momentum. And I would say that this is probably going to be one of the most simplistic ways of launching. Now with Instagram, you do need to be consistent when it comes to posting the right type of content and making sure that you're doing things in an optimized way. Now, when I say optimized way, you want to make sure that you're posting the right caption with the right CTA and the right intentions. And by intentions, I mean, you want to know exactly why you're posting the content to begin with. And it's all about bringing awareness to your digital info product. And one of the tools that you can use to help you do all of this is going to be ManyChat. ManyChat is an app that you can connect to your Instagram account. And it's a way for you to automate your DMs and again, bring general awareness to the info product that you've just made. Essentially, the way that it works is that you can set up a ManyChat automation sequence so that if someone comments a specific word in your comments or they DM you that word, from there, what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to trigger an automation that's going to send that person the direct link to your digital product that's going to be able to solve their problem. It's definitely a really powerful tool. You're going to be able to sign up to it for free, try it out. And it's not something that you need from the very beginning, because what ManyChat does, you're going to be able to handle it yourself. But the reason why it's recommended is that if you're working a 9-to-5 job, maybe you're a full-time student, full-time parent, it's going to be able to work in the background on your behalf. And this is a similar thing with the next tool that's going to help you when it comes to being able to build up your Instagram so that you can push your digital product out there, which is going to be an app called Later. Now, Later is an app that not that many people know exists, but I found it to be really helpful, because the way that it works is that you're able to, once again, create a free account. And with the help of Later, you're going to be able to schedule Instagram posts far into the future. So if you wanted to schedule something, let's say 5 months down the line, 6 months down the line, you're going to be able to do that. And you're also going to be able to add the caption. You can use Later's AI caption writer for it to come up with the best caption. And then from there, you could just schedule it. You can select the cover. You can do everything that you need to do that you would normally do if you was posting on Instagram, but it's something that you can do in bulk and you can do weeks, months down the line. So this is another way that you can automate this entire process and do things organically. But most of you right now are probably thinking, Sam, is organic content the best way of being able to push this info product out there, or any type of digital product that I'm thinking about building and launching? And I would say initially, yes, you want to focus on just organic content. But if you did have some sort of a budget and you wanted to take things to the next level, I would recommend looking into meta ads. Now, most of you that's watching this video already know exactly what meta ads are. They're going to be Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Threads, these different platforms that Meta owns. And the good thing about Meta is that you don't have to have a big budget when it comes to using it. You can even set up a $5 per day ad strategy when it comes to being able to get people that don't know you exist to be aware of the digital product that you've just made. And the best strategy that you can use as a complete beginner is that if you're consistent when it comes to posting Instagram Reels on a regular basis, and you notice that one of your Reels have done better than the other ones, what you're going to be able to do is create a Facebook account. There's going to be steps that goes into this. You need a Facebook ad manager account. You're going to need to connect it to a Meta Business Suite account. Again, there's going to be so many different steps. But once you've gone through them, you're going to be in a position where you can now connect your Instagram account to your Facebook ad account, select the ad or the reel that you want to focus on. There's going to be certain prompts that you're going to need when it comes to being able to set things up in the best possible way. But once you've done that, you're going to be in a position where you can now select your target audience. You're going to be able to select the demographic, and you're also going to be able to set the daily budget to around $5. And then from there, of course, you're going to need to optimize things. But with $5, it's going to be a really good starting point. And don't forget, guys, everything I'm breaking down in this video that you're watching, you're going to be able to get a lot more information in a step-by-step format. Top link in the description down below. I'm just giving you a general overview of the things that I wish I knew from the very beginning. Because with the power of AI, everything in this blueprint is going to be a lot more simplistic. You're going to be able to do things at a quicker rate, and you're going to be able to make mistakes and be able to rectify those mistakes a lot quicker. But for the most part, I would say that those are the key things that you need to know when it comes to this specific type of digital product. Remember that info products are not the only ones that you can build. There's spreadsheets, planners, web applications. There's so many others, but this, in my opinion, is going to be one of the best ones moving forward in 2026. If you're someone that has knowledge that can help someone solve a particular problem, and don't forget that things are not going to happen overnight. You should never go into it thinking that you're going to get instant results. You should go into it hoping for the best, but you should see it as an experiment. See it as a way for you to learn. You may make mistakes, but it's going to be your job to learn from those mistakes so that you can do a better job next time. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any type of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. If you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to be able to go into details as to how you can use AI in the best possible way with some other digital products. You're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this. That video has helped out countless people, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.